Hello, welcome back to The King is Watching. Now, this difficulty is giving me a bit of a headache because I cannot understand how to defeat it. Because remember, the enemies have 30% more HP. You start with minus 150 gold, which is a huge amount of gold to be missing, plus the modifiers. And there are some very wacky modifiers. I lost 2 games before this one where I had to babysit the brother of the boss. And to babysit the brother of the boss, you had to use a building that used upgrade. It was horrible. And then I just died to too many enemies. I guess to kind of go past this impasse, I would need this guy over here, but I don't have enough money. Also, I unlocked the third skill. The third quest, I mean. This is actually trickier than it seems, so threat level 4 is hard. I guess the flank is not really that good right now. No, let's just start and we'll see what happens. I have to read all of these artifacts. Defrosting spells. I don't want defrosting spells. I guess the best way to kind of fix the difficulty scaling is to just get the extra gold at the beginning. Otherwise you'll be in deep trouble. Well, if it works, it works. What can I say? Okay, so as you can see, that will ensure we have enough troops to defend the first attack. I guess with this particular king, it's easy to defend against the attacks. Or at least the first attack. Look, this is student debt difficulty, student loan debt difficulty. In America. Isn't America fun with student loans? Okay, I think it's time to switch to the grain production, but also move over here. I guess I got a little bit unlucky with this because it's mostly water. Usually you would want over here to have the trees. This certainly means you lose a lot more troops than you would normally use just because of stuff like that. See? My barracks. Why am I never getting the ones I really want? Like the archers. Well, I guess I got the archers, but then I lost the game. It's almost impossible to build gold mines as well. Okay, so I cannot have too many strong enemies. That should give me what I need, so I'll take the Dinari for the last wave. I want some infrastructure, and then I want to establish production, and... It's actually pretty tricky to balance all of this. The clay things are not that bad. The Goblin Shaman, the last wave will be the annoying one. The gaze would be a good... Nah. 20 zombies are way too much. The guy is also not that good, but I guess every little bit of extra troops helps. Okay, let's start digging. I'm not going to risk it again. Last time I lost the game because I used deforestation and I spawned too many friends. We need to count this. If it's 6, that's too many. We need to... Exactly 5. Okay. Thank you, game. That was very nice. If you try to destroy more than 6 trees, then you have a chance of spawning 2 ants, which will effectively just end your game. Not fun at all. Yeah, I think we have to ignore the first spell, or not the first spell, the first boss. The first boss, how to put it, the first boss modifier, otherwise you just get behind the economy a lot. What? did we lose so much? Like usual. The assassins are not that bad, but they're just too weak in the beginning. I just want my... crossbowmen. A lot of them. The waves are so fast, I barely have enough time to make some extra units. So we need... Yeah, this is the hard part of the game. Okay, finally did what I wanted them to do. Meaning, cross the other guys. Oh boy, this is so annoying. This work until you die. They're actually quite strong in combat as well, and they're very cheap. The problem with them is that they don't really stand up well even to the basic units. I guess if I have, let's say, 8 of these or 10, nah. Still not worth it. It's a trap, and I see it as clear as day right now. Recycle. These are great. I'll take them. I mean, it could have been better, but I can't really choose. We're so close to having a better army, but it's just escaping me. This needs stone and grain. Guess you have to go for them. We're not advancing our other goals either, sadly. Look at that, the stone is being thrown at the shaman, which does exactly nothing. We're out of grain so fast here, we just run out of grain too fast, sadly. This is a nerve-wracking game, especially on this difficulty. I guess, yeah, problem is the advisor. I need an advisor with troops in the beginning. Until I can finally outgrow the problem. Even close to solving the issue. You know what, let's just focus on having a full army and then we'll worry about the rest. Ah. Thank you, trader. Exactly what I needed. That's great. Ilse camp is nice, but I cannot afford to give away all of that wood. Clay mine, gold iron mine. Yes. Now there's a little trick with the gold iron mine. It gives you gold and iron, but doesn't cost you any gold to build. So it's actually a bit of a scheme one. So I can use that iron as well. I can also use the golden ball, but I don't like to use depleting artifacts. Nope. We'll save that for later. Are we even attempting build an army? So that's 1 gold and 5 iron. Well, it's not exactly the ratio I would want, but Cannot complain too much, so we can have bone bits with the skeletons. It's so annoying the way they designed this. So as you can see, they're frosting some of the troops so they're not attacking at the same time, which is a massive blow to the economy. Okay, I guess I should not upgrade my gaze the first... Oh yes, gaze. Prophecy. Okay, I want as many goblin bandits as possible, but clay things are better in a way. I also need more spells. Denari is okay because I'm getting extra gold anyway. Veteran barracks, then the established production. Let's not overdo it. How many do I have? 5? Yeah, I have to take this. Basic production is not bad either. Yeah, water, all is well when you have a well. Yeah, you know what, just keep it. I guess I got a bit unlucky because I did it. The best way is to restart until you get gold as your starting resource, because I'm missing out the usage of my second and first skill. I guess I could just sit on the production like this and just use fireworks as much as I can. Will do some good at least. $130 denarii, that's useful. That's kind of annoying. So can we finally have a full roster of troops? Okay, so this is the max amount of troops I can get. Come on, game. Oh, we're missing 90 gold. We're so far away from our goal. I have to bring in the assassin, and also I think these guys will despawn after a while. It's also just much better to use these guys in combat, even though I'll have to retrain them. Longbowman, ooh. No, the Worm Riders. The Worm Riders will be my salvation, in a way. It all depends if I can keep them alive, I guess. Still struggling. So these guys count as a grunt as well, right? No, they don't count as anything. They're extraordinary and out of the ordinary. Surprised we're doing so well on water. Also just tempting to put the Buddhist temple down so I don't have to worry about it. You know, the pyre can go and relax in another place. I hate it. I'll never use it. Not that I don't want to use it, but I think it's a waste of time because it's the trap. You're wasting much more resource production than you're actually gaining from it. That's so annoying. Scarecrow is amazing. I would also like a gold mine, but good luck using it. So unless I can get flour, there's no way to get a decent amount of gold anyway. Why am I missing so much gold? This is annoying. Make me the marketplace and sell everything we have. This is way too slow. That's going to be the cemetery trader, and that's going to be just a Normal skull, okay. Anything else I want to sell? Nope. Yeah, the peasants are happy at least. 85 HP for a peasant. That's not half bad, is it? I almost had enough time to get it. Look at this. Oh. Let's put down the big thing. That's amazing. Blood and wine amphora is exactly what I wanted and needed. Okay, goldsmith farm. Okay, we might be okay over here with stuff like this. Archers. Meal. Yes, that's great. This is very good for the end game. It will actually keep my troops alive a lot longer. We have the troops, we have the production capacity, we have more or less everything we want. Amount of gold. Please be gold, please be gold. Yes, that fixed it. One troops to capacity. I guess the problem is you don't really have a lot of control over what your units do. I struggle so much with oil at a different time. That's not useful, so that's better for the end game. So I'm kind of preparing for the end game right now. Basic production, unless it's... I guess I can take one of those as well. And over here, I don't really need that much more gold right now. I guess I can take the vineyard. I have to remember, get better spells, because that's the only way you're going to go ahead of the difficulty curve. So yeah, I don't need more dinari, I need better spells. Why is the game being so generous with stuff like this? Now let's put the veteran barracks a little bit behind. Infrastructure. I should really start to gather the permanent upgrade currency. This is tempting. I think we'll be fine if I just get another tile and... No, the cannon is too juicy to pass up. But if I get the cannon, then I'll not have enough oil for the troops. I also should have used more scarecrows. But no, not more scarecrows. Oh, what? 4 of them? That's so unfair. Look at how poor we are. We are not even upgrading our vision. Finally, we upgraded our vision once. I kind of forgot them. How dangerous is this? Not that dangerous. Oh, it actually is dangerous because they'll get killed by the other stuff. Oh, I hate this. You put down the goldsmith farm. Activate the bonus. Have the healer mages if you... Yeah, I forgot about that artifact. I guess the healer mages are much more important. No, not my healer mages. How am I sitting on HP? I never have enough wood for this, sadly, because I need to be prepared with oil. Now, let's just get the hero statue for later. Oh, of course. I can use that right now. The game knows how to bait me into a very bad situation by using my extreme greed. I think I have enough gold to... Yeah, I don't have enough gold. I guess I should be more careful with my money, but... I should have what it takes. I'm trying to keep those mages alive, but I don't think I'll be very successful. Everything died. We're okay. Okay, I think we are okay as long as I don't make any big mistakes. Over here we have a lot of economy stuff going. And here will be my big economy leap. Leaps and bounds, and then I'll have to put on that. I can just... I don't know, look at this. This is just waiting to be built. I should bet selling all of that juicy grain, or nutritious grain to be more precise. I don't have. I'm getting nervous. Yeah, that was probably the best scenario. Is that a mage dummy? I think the dummy changed the way it looks. Yeah, the mages are dead. It seems like it's much harder to keep the mages alive because you just have too many big damage units. I don't know what this guy was doing, but okay. Deforestation, it's tempting. Okay, so we have all of the units you probably want. Now the problem is another type. The economy. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Come on, I hate it. Just when I click somewhere else, they should cancel this. Oh, fine, I'll just have to look at it then. Missing just a tiny amount of wood, a sliver of wood. Yeah, too bad I lost one of those mages. I'll have to lose those guys. They're just too valuable as a distraction. Let me guess, I don't have any water because I completely ignored the water production. Oh, the geese are doing a lot of good work. Strawberry cocktail. Now the means of production will get everything right. I will take them. I need more archers for my current build, I think. Okay, this is actually working out very, very well for us. We can demolish some of those peasant huts. So let's kind of get full archers. Then focus a little bit more on economy, and then we can finally... Let's also sell the peasant huts, because I'll forget about them. It's a tough game. You don't know what will come next. Need a lot of gold and wood for the things. Worms, why are you not easier to summon? I guess we destroyed most of the bigger concentrations of wood. I guess I can try to go for the deforestation achievement. Oh wow, that's a lot. This is also the first boss over here. So my plan kind of backfired because I didn't have time to build these guys. Only needs 80 water. Yeah, I was hoping I would get enough time to get... No, I didn't. The scholarly slaughterer, yeah. Wish there was a way to put a building over here pinned, so you see how many resources you need to make it work. The geese are successfully distracting it. Okay, and I need rain for it. This is a drop in the bucket, 110 damage versus... That's going to be 0 damage almost. Do I have any other fields right now? Mill. The Rome Riders will be dealing 100 damage. These riders are so expensive. Yes, max speed, I think it is. My plan is kind of backfiring. This is so silly. I'm just lacking all of the resources. I'm not sure how I killed them. I guess the worms pulled through. Let's rephrase that. The worm riders helped me defeat the worms. Okay. King's ability cooldown. Cooldown, so everything will be... Oh, the royal rune is interesting. Incineration. We already have a badger. Fire mages are kind of cool, but I don't really like the idea of using them. Let's reroll that. Yeah, we'll take the longbowman. Training, oh, I guess the geese rider. Oh, we'll take the damage. Look at this is a funny one. I don't remember seeing the duck and okay. Does not look too much into that. By the way, this is flashing too much. They should really reduce that. Okay, now we're getting the cool stuff, the building upgrades. It's going to be a hard wave, but I think we can manage. Famous last words, we can manage. I have a spell. What? Okay, we have to read this a little bit. Sir Grimgar. Stone. Brooding at the tavern. Declare him a royal statue. He is just a statue. Is this permanent even if you don't have the mine? I don't think so. This is an interesting upgrade, but I don't think I'll take it. I need a wyvern. This is a cultist. Oh, I guess you can just get a lot of undead cultists. Wait, if you have 10, that's mean... Oh, okay. This area is going to be a lot of fun for a spell-based king. Dread Guard. What? This is the only champion unit I've seen for the undead. 800 HP. That's a lot. I might get the crypt as well. But it's so expensive. Are all the crypts so expensive? Yes. I'll get one because at some point I just ran out of resources. All production increased by 15%. What? They just go into the woods and die? That's a bad look. Also, I was doing something here, but I'm not sure what. I'm out of grain almost completely. I'm out of resources almost completely. This is annoying. I guess this was more taxing than I thought. We're out of most of the good resources. So we're out of gold because we don't have any gold production. I guess my plan backfired a little bit. I need 6 gold for an archer, right? Right. That guy is dead. Did you see that? All of them died suddenly. I don't think the mages can heal themselves. Oh, those worms are very good at just nuking the entire enemy line. Oh, I would like to have the twin projectiles, but the ram horde, no. Twin projectile it is. We'll select the vineyard again. Man, the production is really a big problem right now. I'm also not sure how I got the flour. Well, it's good that I have it. Let's not be hasty. So I also probably want the druid of the badger. Longbowman camp. No, there's no way I would ever be able to afford that. They're slacking too much. So that worm should be able to destroy the entire backline. Okay, I guess I can just have one worm to deal with that. But then, I think I already have a Buddhist temple. Look at them. They're just relaxing over there, so we don't need more. The arena is too expensive. Let me reroll this. Let's recycle. Friends, they're all here. I don't have a ram. Or do I? Nope. I think I just want to get the rams, to be honest. The game is kind of hard without the rams. The rams are hugely important. As you can get up to an extreme amount of HP. The crystal creatures are also pretty good, but it's only one and you have to... Yeah, they're a bit harder to use and I don't like it. They sound great on paper, but they need so many resources. I guess I'll just have to have the dragon hatchery built. Have the meal. Also going to be better. Bye bye. Just died. Okay, I guess we'll never get to the next level of the gaze at this rate. This will be awesome, look at that. This is a bit of an exploit in my opinion. The developer should really look at that again. I mean, the worms are destroying those waves so fast and we're getting so much out of it. I think I wanted something else from the basic production, but I don't remember what. Funny enough, I don't need... Kind of funny, because I worked so hard to have a lot of wood, and now that I have all of this wood, I don't need it. I could also sell this, because technically I'm only losing 30 gold, which is not that much. Yeah. Holy shit. Put that over there. Okay. We're working towards the endgame economy, but we're barely surviving. Not a good look. Okay, we're stabilizing a little bit, but gold is still horrible. What do I want to do? I mean, what can I do in this situation? Where I cannot stockpile any gold. What is the battlefield composition of my troops? I guess 2 worms are all I need, and also 1 assassin to always be on the field. That's okay. Oh no, that's not okay. How did that... They're just abusing my other spell, so that's actually destroying my spell. Because the first unit that dies might be out of range forever. Fine, I guess I'll just get the hero statue. You know, I think the game is insisting too much. I get the hero statue. I'll promptly get. He's having a hard time killing all of the peasants. Resummon, nope. Percent, even if I have 10, that's only 20%. Actually, that might be worth it. Why is it giving me the magic school upgrade? I don't have any magic school left because I sold it. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Druids of the Owl. I'll need the Owl Druids later. If I don't want to pick up the spells because I'm sure most of them will spill since I don't have enough. Okay, it's fine. Upgrades, come faster! Oh. I guess this is not as useful as I thought, because you're only getting a tiny amount of gold. It's good for grain, but not for gold. That's not going to be a hard wave, nope. Also, I'm not sure how these mages are healing. It seems like they're not healing except if they're in battle. We're just missing the gold now. No, the Goose Rider, full HP Goose Rider will be bye-bye. We do have the Black Sheep Barn. This is the interesting part of the game. Decaying Fencer. I distinctly remember having a lot of problems with too many Decaying Fencers. So, no, that's not bad. The Decaying Fencers are way too strong in my opinion. Mostly because of their HP, and their damage is not bad either. This is also doable, but I don't have enough slots to use it. Permanent morale. Why not? Dragon hatchery. Sadly, I know better than this. I'll take it. It's boring, but I'll have to take it. And this basically means we can destroy another unit building. Probably will have be one of these things, sadly. What do we summon in return? Sell it so I don't get tempted by it. I guess the longbow man. No. I should build a dragon hatchery. I should... okay. I will. We're mostly surviving with the help of our peasants, I guess. Rats, I didn't have enough worms on the battlefield. It's too late for the execution ground. Not too late for the sheep. The max morale you can reach, does it say? It doesn't. It's kind of early into the game, so I can make a lot of morale choices. Dragon Bakery. Ice dragons. Ah, that's annoying. They doesn't show. I'll still take them. I distinctly remember I need to geese training fields, but if I have the... no. We can finally sell the Assassin Temple. I guess I'll just have to sell the Slinger Tree as well, because we'll be replacing them very shortly with something better. Okay, this is one of those moments where I just have to think a lot. Sell what I don't need so it doesn't bother me. Okay, that's a good spread over there. Spread of resources. Okay, let's get to baking. I want to bake. Maybe if we have enough gold. Also need more geese riders. Again, the whole point is to nuke enemies. This is not really happening right now. Oh, look at him, he's trying to run away. But he was stopped. Okay, that's ready. They're not baking. The quests for some units seem a little bit excessive. Oh, this is the fencing ground. Okay, we'll do our best. We kind of ignored them. Hey, it's okay, the ranged troops can handle them. Not sure who the mages are healing. Mystic Tome, second chance. Fine, I'll get that one. As you can see, it's a bit of a waste. How do I do this? Well, I guess we can use the extra water. Now, is it worth 500? So, they are champions, but they're not buffed by anything. But increase the damage dealt by and damage and attack speed for every flower dragon on the battlefield, which is amazing. So everyone does more damage. Miss a few peasants, and I always want 2 worms on the battlefield. In scout. Poor guys, they are working so hard. Only 2 of them now. We have to set up for the end game. It's such a stressful game sometimes. We have the rams, we can have the black sheep rams. We have the sacrificial stone, which will be over here. We have the king statue, which will be over there somewhere. This is all so expensive, to be honest. Oh, I need clay for this. And that's one good plan out of the way. Okay, let's focus on focusing on the economy. It's like this is a useless spell. But the worms did that. End of the Avenge. Tasty fruit. Oh, my beautiful goose hydra, you are home. What is that noise? I guess it's something I keep forgetting. Oh, if I only I've gotten an upgrade for the wheat fields. Now, what kind of synergy do I need for the last part of the game? Well, I need the crossbowman, the longbowman. That's just gold. Oh. That's just gold that I don't have. Looks like gold is still the biggest problem of the game. I should have had some space over here where I produce gold, but I keep forgetting. So now I'm kind of stuck having to get rid of all of the grain. Run away! Now if the boss is coming, I'll have a legendary spell, so might as well use up this one. Trader, crossbowmen are great. Infinite water. I guess infinite water is kind of good as well, since I'll never have to worry about water ever again in the game. No more geese, no more gold mine. I don't need any of that. None of. Meteorite will be fun. Bomb pit. Yeah, they should not give you stuff that you... If you sell the blue... Well, I guess I understand why it's like that. So I'll just say it's okay for balance reasons. No, I'll just keep the stuff for the endgame resources that I might eventually get. The crossbowman will need golden grain. Obviously. So hard to get that perfect amount of... Also can build a druid camp. That's damage to flying. Okay, let's just put that down over there. I might regret it at some point. Also cannot use most of my units because they're just stuck because of the surplus of peasants. More than Peacekeeper of the Dead. Okay, so his little zombies should be all killed by the worms. Actually cast Immortality over here. I think he gets stunned by the crossbowman. He gives you so many resources. He's a gold mine. Literally a gold mine. Might kill the dragon wyvern. That's bad. Oh no, no, no. Send in the Geese Riders. It'll sound the Ewok horn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I hope this will not be copyrighted. I should actually make some compilation of funny noises. No, okay. This is good. That's how I imagine the Geese Warriors going to battle. Come on, charge! They're not charging at all. Yeah, I think the goldsmiths are not really that good for gold. Wow. This guy has a lot of HP, or I don't know what's the deal with him. He also reached my backline, which is not acceptable. I bother using a spell on him. He'll kill some of the mages. No, he'll not kill anything. His minions cannot do anything to me, so this is kind of like an endurance battle that I cannot really lose, since my units are too high value. Artifact. Well, since I learned that you can have an effect that basically cancels out your unit limit, I always take that. So this is 480 damage. You can say incineration is better. Nah. No. Oh, we have a free slot. We already have a Hydra, Goose Hydra nest. We have it. I guess I'll just take the black unicorns. They are very good as shock infantry. Oh, here is my meat production. Arcane. It looks like I have a lot of arcane units. Just take the arcane. This doesn't seem so bad, and I'll have to use some spells up. I kind of changed it all. Moon Face shouldn't be that bad. The Fallen Horseman will... Nah, let's not get greedy. Legendary spell and resources, elite barracks. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, because if I lose all of my resources, I'll not be able to build anything. Market. Hey, do I need the crystals? No. Undead apparition. It's also just tempting to go full undead, but this time I'll just take the troop training. Yeah, this is why I hate the final boss. The stupid graveyard only says the 6 invincible wandering spirits. So your artifact choice is severely limited by that. Okay. Yikes. So I have everything I need except good choices or good decisions. I can make some really bad decisions here. Don't really like those guys. Don't have any oil production, but I'll still take the balloon, since that's an endgame unit. Black ship and reeds. Fine. Whatever. More arcane stuff. Now, let's get busy. Water is my biggest problem again. Accept that spell. I hate it. Just wastes my slots. Okay, so now I just have to focus on upgrading stuff. Yeah, good luck with the other stuff. Emerald shield. This is better than nothing. First, the rule of business is to have the goose hydra. Dragon bakery would also be nice, but since I cannot produce the stupid oil, I'll not get too much into it. What am I doing? I should really be just working for my gold. Why is this such a big wave? I forgot that I had so many units. I guess I should have had more worms prepared. Oh, that's a lot of range units. Okay, that's how you do it. I'll have to take a gold man, but I don't have enough iron. Hydra pond. We can have goose hydras and hydras. This is too much. Fuel pump. Well, this stupid Buddhist temple doesn't help me with anything. I never got an upgrade for it. Okay, let's carefully select our frontline units. You know what, let's actually just train all of the frontline units now, since it's relatively peaceful. Need a gold mine. I need a lot of gold mines. Activate all 3 skills at once. Okay, we really need to sort some of this stuff out. We have the worms, we have the ranged units, which is good. Geese. Okay, this should work relatively well. Unless the worms decide to do something stupid. Oh no, they attack the right person. Look at the ranged firepower. Well, I hope they don't destroy my ranged firepower. I think that was a landmine. Training. What is the damage for my ranged units? Nowhere. It's literally nowhere. Nope. I'll just recycle the stuff I don't need. So, if technically I was to send one of these guys back, then I can technically send them and then send them. Almost worked. Look at these little stupid spirits. Can I kill them with a spell? I would try to kill them with a spell. Okay, let's do it for science. They don't work. Would be funny if they did. That would solve a big issue. Keep calm and don't get too excited about stuff. This will only work if I have all of the worms on the battlefield, correct? And a few geese riders just to distract the enemies. I don't think I need this many druids on the battlefield. On the other hand, I guess I have to have at least 2 geese. That stupid debuff is so annoying. I can only have a little bit of troops on the battlefield. Yeah, let's sell some of the blueprints. I just don't have a way to use most of the stuff I already own. If I can do that. I don't have any way of getting steel, which seems like I was very unlucky. I didn't get any steel for most of the game. Sell that, sell that. I'm just preparing for the next part of the game. It's like it's almost impossible for me to get all of the gold I need. I mean, I'll do it, but it will not be fun. Okay, let's get the sheep. Did I get the sheep? Oh, okay, that's amazing. I guess if you have, let's say, 6 worm riders, they will kill anything. That's not that good. This is amazing. Decent, I guess. I'm being too greedy. But am I? No metal. Ugly apple. But I think that will also just keep my population cap. I guess now I'm just trying to get the gold for the ram. 700 gold, that's not so bad. Come on, metal, 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 no metal. If I get the gold, it's kind of useless, but... Nah. I don't think we'll ever get anywhere with the current amount of wood we have anyway. Or we don't really need it. Have enough water. I'm fishing for the Hydra, Goose Hydra. Which apparently I'm not fishing hard enough. And that's all of the wood. Really, that metal is the bane of my existence right now. I don't have anything to replace the production buildings. Oh, that looks scary. What are these? The jugs. That's an Elden Ring reference. Apparently I unlocked an achievement for having 40 units on the battlefield, which I didn't have. Okay, so I guess I'll have the units by the end of the game, but it'll be kind of late to properly use them. That wave is strong enough, that wave is strong enough. Cathead. Iron Horseman. The cat heads do so much damage, but I guess it's okay since we have more range damage. Are those 5 wretches? Yeah, no, I'm not playing with that. Fairies. Feels like some of these events are the same in the last part of the game. I'm never going to have enough to build anything meaningful this rate, and I'll run out of the stuff I had. I cannot mess with the production over there, so I'll have to sell this to make room for the ram jam. And this was a wrestler move from that wrestler sad movie. Okay, so the rams have to actually be on the field, and they're not going to be on the field for a while. Okay. I guess we're just working on the economy then. Use Hydra Nest. Oh, look at the worms. They're just annihilating everything. What a beast. I guess we have to rely on gold. I like to keep my ranged units. Dismiss those. Okay, can I just send some people? The barracks, crossbowmen. I have a lot of crossbowmen. I'm not even sure what my army is made up at this point. Mostly peasants. So to summon a a ram, is that what? Yes, they are. I just need a ton of gold, which I clearly don't have. Yeah, my economy is starting to struggle, and I don't like it. And then the black sheep. And then I'll have to upgrade my goose hider. I hope this will be worth it. Seems like I'm just wasting a little bit of time. I shouldn't have done that. No. Why are you not giving me... Well, I guess it gave me the thing I wanted. And then... Well, I guess now I see why they're not so good. Because they instantly get damaged and destroyed like that. What are those? Are these my units? What the... Oh, they're the transforming druids. That was a bit horrible. Oh, we also have the white unicorns. Okay. I don't have a lot of flying units. The management portion is just slowly killing me right now. So what else can I just throw away? Nothing by the looks of it. I can just demolish that. Make room for the goose hydra nest, which I'll not be able to train the other units. Okay, then I just train the unicorns. We need we need sending the unicorns in the field. of the cats. The cats are angry. Yeah, right now these guys are just wasting my resources, so I guess not good in the end game, but great in the beginning of the game. Also, what is my damage for my ranged units? I guess I never got any ranged damage. This is impossible to manage, by the way. It's too much, too fast, too... I understand very little of what's happening right now. Okay, so let's get back to the basics. I need the... Do I really need the black unicorns? No. I need a fuel pump. Where do I put the fuel pump? Over there. How do I use it? Like that. Can I really use the black unicorns? They are so expensive and they'll be killed relatively easily. No, but this is the best solution to get the resources. I'm getting all of the basic resources, except maybe I'm not getting enough gold like this. Let's accumulate the damage a little bit. I should also use all of my spells, probably once every enemy attack. And again, just floating too many peasants. Wood. Let's take the wood. These things are no joke, they're really beefy. Where are the worms? Dead. Dead and buried. I guess just upgrade everything that we can. We will be fine. I think the castle took about, so maybe 100 gold. Bridge of the Bear, winery, fuel pump. But do we have enough water? Did I ever take that artifact that gave me water? I don't remember if I took it. I should have taken it. I'll just buy it, whatever, and that's... we'll see how much we get for that. We get a deforestation. These are also pretty much useless. It's tempting to buy that, but not really. Arcane HP. Oh, but champion damage is better. Okay, this is almost impossible to understand right now, so sorry if this makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense to me either. I guess I'll only need a few druids. Oh, look at the tiny bush hiding over there. Okay, let's do a little bit of management work over here. What you even send back? I don't know. If it works, it works. I also didn't really get a hospital. No, I didn't get a hospital. That's bad. Oh, and the boss is here. Oh, I was having so much fun doing other stuff except preparing for the boss. So, nuke the boss. I guess ground fire over here, and then when it starts, I think it's stunned. Tornado it. Oh no, don't go so close to my backline. Yeah, just my luck, right? I really should make some sound effects that are not copyrighted and keep them in my computer. Send everything out. I guess we'll not run out of units. Laser hit. Throw everything we have at it. It's kind of sad actually, we seem to be overpowered. We didn't even get the goose hydras and some of the other stuff I could have gotten. And that's the funny not to... I really hope that's not copyrighted. Yeah, I don't want to say this was too easy, but it might have been too easy. I mean, it's only 75 minutes and I could have done this much faster if I didn't waste time thinking about the good decisions. We really need this guy. Otherwise... we have to make way for Sophie at some point, and the last council slot. Let's see what's at 5. Oh wow. I see 2 new effects, so bosses have another modifier and enemies deal 30% more damage. So not only do they have 30% more HP, so this stays the same. 30% HP, 30% damage. Start... okay, at least they don't increase the gold depth. That's so bad. I really want to have this guy. Got the challenge reward? Oh, 40 units on the battlefield. Yeah, the ghosts. Oh, we unlock the peasants. I'm not sure what we unlocked. Okay, let's look at the upgrade screen. So I could basically go back over here, but this is a waste of time. I don't use spells, and spells are only useful for that mage. You'll never have enough food for those last upgrades, and that table doesn't make sense. So this is the best thing to upgrade in the beginning, the red ones. And I think King Leonide is the best, because it will allow you to play the game. Why does it say 5 out of 5? I don't have 5. Do I? Oh no, I have 5. King Leonide seems like he's the best just because of his stupid ability to... okay, let's go back to that screen. His stupid ability to increase the HP of units. I guess it does cost meat, but we just have to focus on more meat. And you can also just, if you get wine, you can make every building on the map work for 10 seconds, which is amazing. And you can also just maybe reduce the cooldown by 25% with that artifact, so this is actually even better. Rife, I think, is just damage overall. We will have a lot less losses. So we'll have some spells to defend ourselves. And I guess you have to focus on morale and wine, so we'll actually have to build a winery. But he seems unbeatable. If your units have too much HP and they cannot die, that's it, you win the game. And just having morale and blueprints can be huge. So, every 30 seconds, wood and rain. Yeah, this will be a big stop to the unit. I don't like to play with spells. I don't like to play with morale either. That can be good as well. King Alucard is better for the undead. But his skills are a little weird. I mean, yeah, you can upgrade. Oh, you can get also wine. Ooh, how does that work? Ew. Disgusting. Up to ability level. Okay, I have to play with Alucard at some point, but it feels like I have to unlock more stuff for him. Yeah, this will be fun. I think Alucard will be the fun king. Saladin will be the best one. Random. Random. Oh, you need meat for that. Now the important thing is that we can get more units on the battlefield with this stuff. No, I think I'll just have to start working on King Alucard after I'm done with some of this stuff. As for the upgrades, well, I'm just doing this, but we finished the game much earlier than I thought. I mean, 75 minutes is good, and I can actually make it under 60 minutes, but I'll have to hurry a little bit. No, are you joking me? So I barely missed my chance to get... Oh well, I guess that's not so bad. The Flanky is great. Fancy Build is also great. But Fancy Build is great in the end game. I think Jacques will have to go, because he's not that useful, sadly. I never really buy resources because you never really get what you want. Maybe I just got unlucky with Jacques, but Ember seems like the way to go. Let's actually play the beginning of a game, so we can see how this is. We unlocked Blaze News. What? After losing, so I guess you have to lose a lot of units. Anyway, we'll have to play with Alucard at some other time. Yeah, let's just play a little bit with this guy so we can see how strong the musketeers are. Oh, look at this. Outer tiles are occupied by Ragnar palaces and cannot be used for building until he's defeated. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with Aragnar. Seems like these are the worst ones. Oh, look at him, he has a little cap on. What a joke, look at the map! So wait a minute, does this mean you lose the basic resources that you normally start with? That's so cruel. Oh, it's so bad. 120 HP and 23 damage, that's pretty good. I guess they can one-shot most basic units, so I think next time we'll be playing the game, we'll have to restart a couple of times, because I have to restart a couple of times to get an upgrade, a spell, and maybe the other ones don't really matter that much. So yeah, we'll have to cheese the system a little bit. Yeah, no progress was made. It's also just very tempting to take the advisor, the manager, because having 2 extra unit slots is extraordinarily big in the beginning of the game. Otherwise I'll have to go all the way over here, get some extra unit upgrades. Maybe there should have been more extra troops, extra troop limit over here, maybe, I don't know. I feel like there could have been one more upgrade for your troop limits over there. These are also kind of interesting, but they're so expensive, they're mostly meant for the end game. I have to get damage, of course, because damage works much better than HP. HP, you'll always lose your troops anyway. Amazing game, see you next time, bye bye.